Hello, my wonderful peeps and fellow seniors.
Hi,
AP,
A.Faye.
hi, Malika, the phenomenal and amazing director of Aging and Amazing. I am so honored to be a guest. I am just hyena happy and peacock proud because being a senior, being experiencing senior moments has never felt so good.
Hmm.
On mornings and evenings when I'm exercising and communing with God, I could just hear my video director saying, "You'll never be any younger than you are today." I said, "Girl, get moving, get moving." As I do nothing but shoulder moves or hand moves, that's power to be able to do that.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
Malika, as you very well know, being a behavior scientist and just a clinical social worker, the mind and the body works in tandem. And we have to use these miraculous bodies and let God know that we're appreciative because if we don't use them, we lose them. And some people figure, oh, we've got to go out and do 20 jumping jacks, 25 push-ups, but it's the little things, just arm raises, raising an arm. And if you do that enough times in repetition, you'll feel it and you'll feel the energy flowing. But where the attention goes, the energy flows.
Well, let me tell you, just hearing you right now makes me want to fly. It,
I
and
love
I
it.
feel like it just embodies existing enthusiastically. Let me give people a little bit of background on what they're hearing and all this energy that they're feeling today. I'm Malika Moore, the executive director of Asian and Amazing, and we have a Winning Wednesday webinar coming up. And A.Faye Boykin-Calhoun, our elocutionist, our glove designer, our author. She will be giving us an hour of power, really explaining existing enthusiastically. You don't hear those words together most times.
Malika, with the way you're expressing it and explaining it, you could take us away. I don't mean this in a negative way. I want to give R. Kelly a little positive pub. I really do believe I could fly mentally. When we get up with an attitude of gratitude, regardless to what's going on around us, it really does change our perspective of thinking, acting, behaving, because after all, it is in Him that we live and move and have our being. And to be able to move and wake up in our right minds and believe that we have our mental faculties, who wouldn't want to participate enthusiastically? Because we're not just existing, we're living beyond adverse circumstances. We didn't succumb, we overcame. And I think that's the beauty of what's coming up on Winning Wednesday, November 10th, for all of the enormous guests who will be showing up and making an effort to be there. That says more than a cupful about them.
Absolutely. And just to give people a background, when I started Asian and Amazing, it was to be this community for older adults, for caregivers, and for professionals specializing in aging, no matter what you do, to really know that this is not existing enthusiastically, as you pointed out, is not just about older adults or caregivers or people specializing in aging. It's about overcoming adverse
Overcoming.
circumstances. And that's a
Yes.
statement for what we've all experienced this past year. And I think we bring that community here and to have speakers like you come to share, to kind of breathe life into what seems like a year, 2 years, actually, we're coming on 2 years of the pandemic that people have just felt like they've just been existing, just been getting through each day.
Each
But you're going to
day.
let us know, like, it's possible to exist enthusiastically.
Yes. And it's not a mission impossible because, Malika, when I would feel my own self having down moments or what if then when, I was like, girl, you better turn yourself to a joy station of where you remember if our God did it before, he will do it again. I'm a king's kid. And when I look at all that I have been blessed to go through to get to, I just firmly believe that the best is yet to come. That's why I'm so excited. I'm ecstatic and I am enthused about Winning Wednesday's webinar, November 10th, 2021, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And what is most invaluable, it's a free wealth pot of endless, nonstop information, fun, excitement. And when the participants sign off, many of them will be wanting to know when is the next one? Where can we get some more of this? Because we will leave so infectious, so contagious, because as a community, we commune together. We will be linking arms through, as they say about air kisses, through the air. We'll be doing it virtually. And I'm just thrilled to be a part because so many people say, oh my goodness, you don't look like a senior. What does a senior look like? Don't put us in a box because we live outside of the box.
Right.
We define who we are. We redefine and we refurbish because when people say, oh, I can put you in this box, we disallow it because nobody can define us. We refine ourselves and we write our own definition beyond Webster and beyond any other definition of who we are as seniors.
I love that. Writing your own definition of age.
Yes.
And I know that actually I have a birthday coming up, and it just makes me think about how aging can be such a negative thing. And
Yes.
part of the reason I formed Aging and Amazing is to switch it all up. So that's why we're not doing what every other company is doing. We're talking about existing enthusiastically. We're talking about aging because that's one thing we're not escaping.
No.
All of us are aging, but here at Aging and Amazing, we believe that we're not just aging, we're aging and amazing. So you're bringing everything that comes with you. And I'm really just excited about this hour for us to connect. And as you said, there'll be more, but you have to attend to find out what the next Winning Wednesday webinar is. And I'm most appreciative that you've taken the time to share your skills and your expertise with the audience.
Malika, I don't have to tell you, but it is my sincere honor and my sincere attitude of gratitude because, Malika, we cannot talk about where we have not been. And when we've been through something, I believe communication is paramount, that perhaps I could help someone else avoid some of the pitfalls, some of the mishaps or the missteps, or even mistakes that I've made. And we cannot keep glowing if we don't know. So I'm so looking forward to it.
I know who can come. Who's the best audience for Existing Enthusiastically?
I would say our target audience is seniors, of course. It could be professionals and definitely caregivers. Because Malika, one of the things I want to encourage everyone who attends, do one thing for yourself out of a day, one day at a time. If it's nothing more than saying, I'm going to drink more water, I'm going to become more saturated, or I'm going to increase my steps, or I'm going to meditate. But this day, I'm going to give this gift to me, from me to me.
Wow. So don't give it all away. I'm going to have my notebook and because I'm still old school. I'm going to have my notebook and my
I'm
pen.
with you. I'm so glad to look at young age coming on with old school.
You can
I'm feeling you.
iPad, you can record whatever you need to do, but you don't want to miss this free Winning Wednesday webinar, November 10th. We already have people registered. There are more seats available. And
yes.
One more thing, I also heard that there will be a giveaway. Is that true?
Ooh, no one knows unless the nose knows and the nose is blowing. But yes, there will be an amazing giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about what we're seeing.
Oh, I love this. Of course, I might be a little biased. However, this is the latest book that was co-authored by myself and my better whole, my husband. Help a sister out, help a brother out. Can we possibly meet in the middle? Yes, we can. And it is, of course, about relationships. Can we relate and move the ship together as a spouse, as a family, as a community? Because with so many different plights and protests and just discord going on, this book, I would have to say, was certainly ahead of its time. It talks about the imperativeness and the importance of fostering and holding on to those relationships and how we need to hold on to them with both hands. Don't drop them, because once you find a good relationship, it's really, really, really like a good piece of stone. Handle it with care because it's fragile.
That is
Don't
the
drop
truth.
it.
That is the truth. And especially, I like that you're highlighting this is beyond romantic relationships. This is
Yes.
like we do life in relation. So as we go, we'll have our caregivers, our seniors, our professionals. You will have to build relationships to make it. And no matter how much we think we're doing things by ourselves, it'll only go so far. So I really love that your book highlights this, that, hey, relationship, let's broaden the definition.
I'm so with you. And Malika, I've always said to you, you have an old soul to be so young. And one of the things that I've been stressing is that young school gets with old school, and we can give these definitions a totally different perspective, a brand new definition, because I need you just like you need me. And we put this brain matter and brain power together, and it becomes a combustible explosion of ideas and creativity.
Hey, let's make magic. That's how I feel.
Yes!
Let's make magic. And so that's why I'm so excited to end this year. It's been a wonderful 2 years for Aging and Amazing, but we're switching it all up, going a new direction, and we're bringing everybody with us. So whoever attends this, one of the attendees will receive your book. However, if they're not the winner, they can always visit this website to purchase your book, and it's shown on the screen. But at 10, you might get a free copy. So that's what I say. And I definitely have a copy already, a signed copy. And I've bought many for friends because it's really a good book. And it's timeless, as you say. It's timeless.
I love it.
So
I'm taking you on the road with me. I'm determined.
Yes. All righty. So we have this webinar coming up. I'm going to flash up the advertisement, but most importantly, the link is there. Click that link. You want to register. Let me go ahead and share. The advertisement again is November the 10th. It's Existing Enthusiastically on our Wednesday webinar. Aging and existing never felt so good.
Oh.
A.Faye is going to take us through the hour. You'll also get an opportunity to find out how to connect with her beyond, but she's not a stranger to Aging and Amazing. So please know this is just the beginning of what's to come. So we'll see you there. Any last words you want to leave everybody with, A.Faye, as they register?
Register now, get it while it's hot. Don't delay, do it today. Go get your blessings, my peeps, my fellow seniors. I'll see you on a Winning Wednesday webinar, November 10th, 2021, 6 p.m. Central. I'll see you and you and you.
All right, see you there. Enough said. Bye-bye.
Farewell.